So, on today's show, we have Greg's picks. And what did you pick this week, Greg?
Tokyo Blade's self-titled first album and Tygers of Pantang's second album, Spellbound. Both
Tigers.
new wave of British heavy metal classics. Both really good records.
So you say.
Yes, I do say.
And he says correctly.
All right, fine. I'll let you guys go first. You pick.
Fine. I'll go with Tokyo Blade. This song that set me on my path. 83 is when I got it. It came out in like 80 or 81. Original.
Oh boy.
Um,
You were good until you moved.
what?
Stay right
Better?
there.
I'm not even there. How is me?
I think the cat get loose in there.
No, she's pouring a drink. So,
What are you at, the ice machine?
shut up. I've got notes.
Oh, very good.
So, Power Game, Breaking the Chains. I love the melodies in Breaking the Chains. If Heaven is Hell, it's got a cool intro. On Through the Night was pretty generic. Killer City was the bomb. Liar, I like the way that it starts as a ballad and then just goes into a ripping new wave of British heavy metal tune. The whole album just kicks ass. I will say this. Night of the Blade is a better album, but we couldn't really review that because Night of the Blade was recorded twice by two different singers, and they're both great, so it would have just been confusing for everyone. Otherwise, I'm sure Nago probably would have taken Night of the Blade over the self-titled debut. But I'll say what I got to say about both Breaking the Chains and Gangland from the next album that we're going to review, Tygers Pantang. Both of them are in the same caliber as Running Free or Get Your Rocks Off or what did I write down here? I don't even know. Any classic Saxon song from the early 80s. I think I went with Motorcycle Man. You can put those into a category themselves, and I love you, baby. And that is classic new wave of British heavy metal right there. It just doesn't get any better. It doesn't get any more defined. You could throw Blitzkrieg and some Diamond Head and Angel Witch in there too, but these songs, these albums belong in the same conversation as Diamond Head and Angel Witch and Blitzkrieg and the first Praying Mantis and everything, the first Raven, hello, the second Saxon album. That's my 2 cents. I will give my rating after we're done. And on to you, Dragon.
Okay. I love Tokyo Blade's first few records. This is actually one of my favorites. I'm not sure whether I'd pick Night of the... Yeah, I guess I'd have to. Night of the Blade's a better album. But this is just a great classic record. Like Uncle Saxon was saying, total new wave of British heavy metal and feel, style, everything. It's just as classic as Maiden was then. Lightning to the Nations. I love almost every... Yeah, On Through the Night, definitely. Even High and Dry, But one thing Tokyo Blade has, though, that a lot of them didn't, is Tokyo Blade is just pure megawatt mayhem on the guitars the whole fucking time. And
Andy Bolton is fucking amazing. If I had to pick a new wave of British heavy metal guitarist, I would go with Andy Bolton over Pete Willis or Oliver Graham. I would go with Andy Bolton because Those two Tokyo Blade albums are absolutely astounding.
Yes, they are. But yeah, Break the Chains is a classic. That should be on every compilation about heavy metal. Specifically the new wave of British heavy metal. And If Heaven is Hell is a great song. I feel the same way about On Through the Night, but I really love Killer City and Liar. Those two together, especially how Liar starts off, just awesome stuff.
Right.
Yeah, and then Tonight's pretty good, and I love Sunrise in Tokyo. I really wish the album ended with that. It's a perfect closer. You know, I usually always skip Blue Ridge Mountains of Virginia. Yeah, it'd be okay if they did something funny or, you know, did it in their own style. I mean, Voivod did Batman pretty fucking well, but...
Get the diver down, you know?
Yeah.
Whatever he said, I have no idea what he said.
Going on.
Like Diver
They
Down.
had to prove that they were fun fellas. That's all.
All right, you're done for the rest of the night. Well, this is the first. What do you say?
I was gonna say, in a lot of ways, they really were England's Van Halen for a little bit. I feel like. I'm not sure if everybody would agree with that, but I know you do.
I feel they are very similar to Riot. I hear a lot of Riot on this album, and I hear the first three Iron Maiden albums. I hear a lot of that on this, and I also hear that song "Break the Chains." It's almost a total ripoff. I don't know which one came first of Gravedigger, Heavy Metal Breakdown.
Tokyo Blade came first.
Yeah, Tokyo Blade definitely came before Gravedigger.
All right, so Gravedigger probably ripped this off then. But yeah, when I first heard that, I'm like, oh my god, it was the same guitar chords, except they changed like one of the middle sections. So that kind of caught me off guard a little bit. But I like this album. I like the Tokyo Blade. First time I heard it, I've always heard of the band. I just never really checked them out. And it's pretty cool. I got a little bored towards the end. You guys seem to like the
really?
album. Yeah, I don't know. It just kind of started trailing off to me.
I think Sunrise in Tokyo is one of their best songs, man.
I'll have to give it another listen. I don't know, because some of the songs in between there I was kind of getting a little, bored of. A lot of this album sounded very samey to me, so I don't know.
I think Sunrise in Tokyo is one of their more unique songs, actually.
Yeah, I'll have to give it another listen. Could have been just the way I was listening to it. Just I don't know, I was getting bored of it a little bit, but I do like it, so I'm gonna check out the rest of their albums, and. I think my favorites, like you guys, like to Break the Chains, and Midnight Rendezvous is a cool song. I really like that one. The first half of the album, I like pretty much all the songs. And it's good. I like this one.
Good.
I will definitely check out the other stuff.
Well, can we say hurrah? Because this is the first time we've ever turned Noonan on to anything.
That's true.
Nanny, nooner.
That is not true at all.
I think it is.
No.
I might agree, yeah.
That is not true. What the hell did we do last time?
Oh, Y&T.
All right, nope, it wasn't that week.
Ripped on that.
I don't know. There was
ripped on that.
It wasn't that. There's been times. I'll have to go back into the archives and see which ones I liked. But there's been times I've been surprised. Hey, Greg turned me on to Bewitcher. So there's a band, I never heard of.
Well, I turned him on to Bewitcher.
Yeah.
So
there you go.
Fucking lay all your love on me.
Okay. Consider it laid.
Nah, that was a mutual thing, man. We started off at the show together.
All right, so you want to move on to the next album, Tygers of Pantang?
Yes, Tygers of Pantang.
No, Pantang. Oh, Pantang, sorry.
Yeah. I told you.
Gangland.
Yep, Gangland is another track that is just classic new wave of British heavy metal, instantly recognizable guitar riff. Great vocals, just drives right along.
It is a good opener.
Love it. Yeah. Creator even covered it, you know?
Oh, yeah. That's why that sounded familiar. God, thank you. That was driving me nuts. I'm like, why do I know this song? All right.
Yeah. Like John a little bit better than Millie singing
Yeah,
it, but,
yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
But, yeah, this is their second album from 81. Shit, I can't remember who the name of the second guitarist is, but...
Was that a hamburger?
Oh, John Sykes came in on this one. That's
The
right.
hell? What's on there? Mozzarella? Mozzarella.
Yeah, John Sykes, guitarist virtuoso, though, came into the band on this record, and him and
What?
Rob Weir formed a twin guitar attack with it that is really pretty unique to them. They really had their own style of doing things. It's I don't know, it rocks, but it kind of, you know, make Working Man a little bit. Reminds me a little bit of AC/DC, is what I want to say.
Yeah.
But I love it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a mix
Sykes
of,
hadn't come on to his own yet on this album, if you ask me. He was still noodling and making some cool riffs and shit, but he did not become John Sykes until he hit Thunder and Lightning.
he got hit by thunder and lightning. Is he okay?
No,
Yeah.
Thin Lizzy album.
I know.
Oh. Well.
But it's is it my turn? Do I go now?
Oh.
Down is Greg even?
Go on, Greg.
Greg's not even
Yeah.
done. Greg didn't even finish.
Yeah,
God, settle
Gangland
down.
is a total, you know, classic, and I love that song. That's my favorite song from it. But I don't dislike any song on this record either. I love every track on it. It's good. Even the ballad "Mirror Mirror," you know, it's dynamic. It's pretty badass and still heavy at the same time.
Interesting.
Yeah. So anyway, your turn, Uncle Say.
I'm glad you have the record.
Yep.
Go ahead, John. Any day now.
I like this album a lot. John Sykes was my favorite guitarist until I saw him. But here's just a little Uncle Suxon's true story.
Uncle Suxon's.
I went down to John Sykes' was.
I'm sorry for his. I'm sorry for Uncle Saxon's connection tonight. He's on location again, so you're a little broken up. Skype does not work when you're on location.
I like this album. It reminds me of Deep. I'll leave it at that.
It doesn't work.
I gave it a 7.
You like this album? You gave it a 7. That's all I heard.
Yeah.
Stop getting close to the phone. It makes it worse. Stay right there.
It sounds to me like Deep Purple
Perfect.
Mach 3.
Okay.
Interesting.
All right. Interesting.
You guys go listen to Come Face the Band, and you'll hear Tygers, Pantang, Spellbound on, and you can put them together, and it's a brotherhood right there. Do I still sound good?
Yeah, you still sound good.
Your connection is as good as your glasses look. Crooked.
All right, Wayne. So what do you think?
What's he doing? Again, I never heard a Tygers and Pantang album. He's like the Claw from Inspector Gadget. Where's your cat? This was the album I mentioned to you guys a couple days ago that I wasn't going to be crazy about. But I gave it a listen today. I was skimming through it a little bit more. And, I recognized that Gangland song, like I said earlier. And that song, The Story So Far, that was a really cool song. I like that one. This album's not that bad. They are both very similar. There's a lot of riot, I feel, in this album, too, with this band. and like a lot of Def Leppard-ish kind of stuff, and some Judas Priest too, I hear.
Yeah, a little bit of Priest. I also feel, like I said, they got some AC/DC and definitely Deep Purple in there too. This was one of the first new wave of British heavy metal records I ever had. I got this originally when I was still in middle school because John Sykes was on it, but I love them. I think they're great.
Yeah, they're pretty good. I will definitely check out the rest of their stuff too.
Yeah. Oh, and the name comes from Michael Moorcock's Elric of Melnibourne stories.
He said Moorcock.
Yes, Moorcock. He also wrote the song Black Blade for Blue Oyster Cult, based on the same story. Yep.
Very interesting. Why aren't you just full of knowledge?
And in another connection to Deep Purple, the name of the Black Blade, the sword, is Stormbringer.
Well, there you go. There's your Deep Purple connection.
See, I wasn't far off. You were eyeballing when I said that novel. But you get it now, right?
I wasn't eyeballing you. I had to think about it.
You were eyeballing me.
You're taking it the wrong way, though. I was just thinking. I wasn't looking at anybody.
He was looking right at you. I saw what he was doing.
I saw him too, man.
If you just moved that curtain, you could just look at him from the other side.
I'm flattered that you guys think that I pay that much attention to anything, but...
Oh, Wayne took a snapshot? Nice.
What's that?
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's a great one.
But you know what it is? On my... Here, let me take a picture of it. On my screen, you're side by side, and your curtain looks like Greg is on the other side of the wall. So you could just open the curtain, and he'll be right there. So it's kind of funny. See? See that? All right. So what are we giving these albums? I'm gonna give them both a 6. Hard 6. Real hard.
I'll give Tygers a 6.5 and Tokyo Blade an 8.
Wow, an 8.
I give Spellbound a 9 and Tokyo Blade an 8.5.
Shit, who won?
Tokyo Blade by half a point.
Wow.
Yes.
That was a close one.
Yeah,
I really like them both pretty much almost equally.
Yeah.
It was hard not to call it a tie, honestly.
Yeah. They're very similar bands. You know, they're not exactly the same, but they have similarities.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna have to get you to hear Night of the Blade, man, because that's a different album entirely.
Yeah.
Tell you what, I'll look it up right now, and I will download it. How's
that? Crazy Nights is the other Tygers of Pantang album with the same lineup. After that, Sykes left for Thin Lizzy.
Is it as good as Kiss's Crazy Nights?
It's way better than Kiss's Crazy Nights.
Blows it away.
Crazy Nights, about the only thing honorable about it is it has what I think is Kiss's worst song ever on it.
What's that?
My Way by Paul Stanley.
Oh, yeah. That's a bad one. It's not too bad, though. What
I just listened to Shade yesterday, and I thought that was... I don't know why there's so much hate for that album. We're gonna rise to it. That album's pretty...
It is.
You really
got
think
Forever
so?
on there, the biggest hit.
I think it's boring as fuck.
It's a long album. It's very long. Could be shortened, but it's not that bad.
Nooner. You're gonna find two...
You can't find what? Can't find your connection? No?
You're gonna find two versions of Night of the Blade.
Okay.
Night of the Blade with and Night of the Blade the night before with Vic Wright.
Are the covers
They're
the same?
both awesome. Yeah, they're the same, except the second one just says the night before underneath it. But they just re-recorded the singer, and I can't tell you which one you'd like better because they're both awesome. So
They only have this one on Amazon, so I don't know. Whatever that
I
one
can't
is.
see it.
It's got
That's
the
the
samurai
Alan
guy in the front.
Yeah, that's the Alan Marsh version.
So is that the good one?
No, they're both awesome. I can't tell you. I can't. You have to download them both and speak for yourself.
All right. Well, you have to send me the other one. All right. Well, you eat your cheeseburger. I think that's good enough for tonight. Right?
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tokyo
Both good
Blade.
bands. Tokyo Blade. Go check them out. They got some
And
cool
Tygers
album
and
artwork and stuff
Pantang.
too. Yeah. Check them both out. Both good. I approve of both of them. And that's pretty much the word. That's all you need to know. See you next time, everybody.
Later.
Until next time. Bye. Oh, God. There's no way I can't keep that in.
Oh, you have to. I haven't been able to give a well-deserved slow clap in so long. That was fucking perfect. It was even the right pitch.
Look, now he's ashamed that he did it.
That wasn't a fart. That was art, man.
Yeah, you might have to go.
That
You might have
was
to go.
art, baby.
You might have to go check yourself after that one.
Go de-stank.
Goodbye. Goodbye.